Hello, and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a Red Carpet brand gel nail review. And so my kit that I purchased, it came with these two bottles, the Erase, which you use to remove the polish, and the Purify, which is used to remove the tackiness after the polish is done. And so this UV light came with it with a USB cord. The kit also included a wall attachment if you need that. So today we're going to be using a file just to shape our nails before we get started. And these are the polishes that I purchased from Ulta as well. So when you're using this gel nail kit, it's a 4-step process. The first step is prep. This is your base coat. It's a clear polish with a very thin consistency. Then you're going to go to your structure, which is a very thick consistency, very gel-like, which goes underneath the polish, and then the brilliance would go on top of the polish as your top coat. And then after you remove your polish, you can go in with this Revitalize, and it just gives your nails a little bit of oils and things like that to get them back to their healthy selves. So yeah, the whole kit came from Ulta. It was very affordable, and I love it. It works amazing, and it's cost effective, so you don't have to go to the salon every 2 weeks or however often you're going to go. So I chose to do a dark blue color. It looks black, but when you hold it in the light, it's dark blue. So you're just going to start off by filing your nails just to get the desired shape. I usually go for a square type of shape for the top of my nails, and I like to file down the sides a little bit just so that the gel nail polish is less likely to stick to my skin. So that's kind of how it ends up looking. My mom always told me to file your nails in one direction because both directions make them split. It might be true. I've never had a problem with my nails splitting, but if you do have that kind of issue, then maybe that would help for you. Okay, so once that's done, you're going to go in with your prep and just paint your nails how you would normally paint. This base coat, it dries really fast. It almost seems like you didn't even put anything on your nail, and that's fine. You should expect that. It just kind of gets your nail ready for the layers of gel polish that you're about to apply to it. So my UV light, it's about the size of 4 of my fingers side by side. So I usually, when I'm drying, I usually do my 4 fingers together, and then I'll do both thumbs together, and then the other 4 fingers on the other hand. So yeah, so once you're finished with that, you're just going to close that up and put it to the side. Just to give you a quick look of how the USB cord looks, it's pretty long, which, I appreciate that. I'm actually going to plug it into my MacBook just for this video, since my plugs are really low. And the little plug just goes into the side, and yeah, so just get that in place, and then you start with your base coat, which is called Structure. So as I mentioned before, the consistency is very thick, but that's to be expected. It's gonna feel weird if you've never done gel nails before, but basically you're just gonna do a base coat on all of your nails, and make sure to hit the tip too, just because if you don't, then over time the polish will start to flake and peel from the base, like from the bottom of your nail bed. And so once you're done with that, just go ahead and set that aside, and you're going to sit under your UV light. The UV light automatically has a timer for 30 seconds, so I just kind of go with that. You can use whatever time preference works for you best, but the instructions say like a minute to a minute and a half for the color, so I figured 30 seconds for the base coat would be fine. And so that'll go off automatically, and then it looks like you have like a gloss on your nails. And so what I was doing here is I was just trying to kind of clean up the edge of my nail, because sometimes when it dries underneath the UV light, if I got polish on my finger, then it's like, looks like a piece of glue is from my nail to my finger. So I just try to peel that off. So that's the color I'm going with. It's a really dark midnight blue. It's beautiful. I actually do like 3 layers of polish, and that's just my personal preference. 2 layers, which is what's recommended, is totally fine if you want to do that. I just prefer my nails to look a little bit thicker. And I wanted to mention, this is kind of like a blow dryer series because I had did my hair, which I have a video for that for you guys that I'll be putting up later, probably next week. And I was sitting under the dryer, and this is what I normally do when I'm under the dryer, so I thought I'd share it with you. So maybe I'll call this the blow dryer series. So yeah, this is what I do when I'm waiting for my hair to dry, so you know, you don't get bored out of your mind. Usually Scandal is on too. So like I said before, you just do 4 of your nails side by side, and just let them sit for 30 seconds. I did 3 coats of that, and that's how it looks. And so to finish it off, the last step, you're going to use Brilliance. And so you just do an even coat, as even as possible, because this you will be able to tell if that polish is missed on a spot because it'll look dull in certain spots. So just try to cover the nail as well as you can, and then let that dry for about 30 seconds. My fingers look weird jumping like that, but I was tapping and waiting. So yeah, that's the finished product. Voila, it's done. It's magic. And so you're just gonna take a cotton ball. I got mine from the dollar store, and just use your Purify, like I mentioned earlier, and just gently wipe each nail. I've seen this done at the salon. I'm not sure if they're using alcohol when they do your gel nails, but I really like how this polish works out. And so yeah, the nails are done, and you can see because I'm able to touch them with the cotton ball without the cotton ball getting stuck to my nails or any of the paint messing up. So I highly recommend this kit to anyone who is wanting to get their nails done quickly and at home for the low. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you're loving it. Bye.